for show number 52. We're going to start working once again on your legs. We're going to work the inner thigh as well as the outer thigh. And up until now, when we've been doing these leg lifts and things, we've been lying on the side with the head resting on the arm. And it's amazing, just a little change, like coming up on your elbows, the different emphasis that it places. So extend one leg straight out. You're propped up on your elbow. Cross the other foot in front of the knee. And then bring your lower leg up and come up behind your kneecap, point your toe, and make big circles. Make big circles going backward. The circles are going backwards, backwards, backwards. It's a little bit awkward to make these circles because of the limitation having that knee bent over. Going around. All right, now go forwards. Go forward, forward, forward. You'll start to feel that in the inner thigh. That's where I'm feeling it right now anyway. Going forward. Keep the toe pointing and change. Onto your other side. Onto your elbow. Put your foot in front of your knee. Bring your leg up. Go backward. Point your toe. Backward. 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 Make big circles. Big circles. All the way around. All right, now go forward. Go the other way. Can you feel how that changes on the work on the inside of your thigh? Right above your knee, all the way up. Around and around and around. My circles aren't very circly. They're kind of jagged. Come on down to the other side. Onto your elbow. Foot in front of your knee. Tighten up your stomach. Bring your leg up. Point your toe. Bring your leg way high. Backward circles. Backward circles. Going around and around. Keep pointing your toe. Keep pointing your toe. All right, forward. Forward. Big, big. Point the toe. Now, I'm sure you can feel that. And if you feel that, then there's no question that this is extremely beneficial for toning the inside of your thighs. Now change. Onto your elbow. Foot in front of your knee. Tighten up your stomach. Leg up. Backward circles. Backward circles. Big circles. Let them flow. Bring the leg way up high. Way up high. Big circle. All right, go in the opposite direction. Around, around. Somehow it's harder for me to do it on this leg than on the other one. It just doesn't want to behave. It just wants to take a life of its own and do its own little squiggly circle. Big circles. Big circles. And down. Boy, I really feel that. Now, we have done a pelvic tilt bridge previously. But now we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to hold your ankles, which is going to give you a little bit more of a stretch. This particular posture is absolutely incredible to get rid of back pain. I've never known of another posture that will help as much as this when you're low back. If your low back is fatigued and just achy and you're just out of sorts with it. So bend your knees and bring your feet very close to your seat. Hold on to your ankles. Now, obviously, if you can't hold your ankles, then you have no choice but to keep your arms alongside of your body. But the goal would be to try to hold those ankles. It's important to keep your heels flat on the floor. Tighten your stomach and press your waist into the floor. Lift up your tailbone. A good pelvic tilt. And slowly lift your spine off the floor, one vertebra at a time. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Come on now. Up onto the shoulder blades. Now push your elbows into the floor. Get on the upper shoulders and push your pelvis to the ceiling. A really deep arch in the lower back. and slowly begin to come back down. Make every effort to come down one vertebra at a time, easing down, coming down. You're going into a pelvic tilt. Lift up your tailbone, put the waistline on the floor first, and then put your seat down. Then bring your knees into your chest and do some knee circles or some knee squeezes. Please don't forget about this posture. If you've got a backache, I know there are times I'll be out working in the garden, pulling vegetables and things, and I'll go in the house and ooh, my back is killing me. I'll just get down on the floor and do one or two of these, and it is absolutely gone. So let's try it again. Put your feet flat. So I'm not talking about a chronic pain, that medically needs to be attended to. You know that, right? We're just talking about when you kind of get your back out of whack. All right, stomach tight, a pelvic tilt. Lift up your tailbone. Come on up. Make every effort to come up one vertebra at a time. Easing up, easing up, easing up. Push your elbows into the floor. Go to your upper shoulders. Push the pelvis to the ceiling. A deep arch in the lower back. Hold your ankles securely. Breathe softly. Slowly begin to come back down one vertebra at a time. Easing down, easing down, easing down. Pelvic tilt. Try to get your waistline on the floor and then bring your seat down. Bringing both knees into the chest and make some circles or some knee squeezes. You just simply, the objective here is to stretch out the muscles. When you got into that deep arch, those lower back muscles were kind of contracting, and so now you want to make some circles and loosen them up. Loosen them up. All right, stomach tight. Put your feet flat on the floor. Begin to push your feet as far away from you as possible, keeping your toes on the floor. A solid pelvic tilt. Pick up your head, arms up, interlock your thumbs, and sit up. And again, just a common courtesy to your back, you go into a clam. Just a gentle forward stretching, stretch, pull down, and then lift up your head and bring your torso up. Now sit cross-legged. We're going to work your arms, your shoulders, and your neck. So you'll bring your arms up and start with your palms facing the floor. And go back, as far back as you can. You don't swing back. Don't thrust the head forward and swing back. You're going to sit upright and you're going to bring your arms way back as far as you can. Feel the muscles in your back contracting. Forward, go back again, contract. Forward, back again. Back, forward, back, forward. Make a mental note as to what you're experiencing in your back. Now, come halfway up and go back and back and back and back and back. Try to prevent your head from jutting forward. Now bring your arms up alongside of your ears, palms facing each other. Bring your arms way back, as far back as you can. Back, 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 and back. The temptation to just thrust it forward is great. Palms facing the floor. Bring your arms back, way back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Feel the contraction in your back. Arms up higher. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back. All the way up. Back, 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 and back, and arms back down. Again, I want you to take all your attention into your back muscles. As you bring your arms back, contract every muscle in your back. You can feel that. You will end up having a really muscular back. If you follow along with this program, so many of these things just seem like, oh, really? What is there? I'm telling you, if you keep working them, there's no question but that your body will become more muscular, leaner, firmer, better toned, stronger, more flexible. Sounds good to me. Back, and then up. Way back, draw your stomach in, lengthen your waist, lengthen the muscles in your arms, way back, and relax. Going to go back now and start working on the abdominals once again. This variation, we've done this one previously, but when we did it, we had the head on the floor. Now we're going to come up into propping on the elbows. Very important that you have a pelvic tilt. Don't let your waistline come off the floor. Get the pelvic tilt in place. Bring your right knee into your chest. Glide your legs straight up to the ceiling. Push the heel toward the ceiling and glide your leg down. Keep your stomach very, very tight. Bend your knee. Left knee into the chest. Try to stretch through the low back. Glide your leg straight up to the ceiling. Push the heel toward the ceiling. Come on, stretch through your calf, through your hamstring. Lower your leg down. Keep your stomach very, very tight. And slide up. Bring both knees into the chest. Legs straight up. Push the heels toward the ceiling. Stomach tight. Slowly lower your legs. Ease down, stomach tight. And bend your knees. Stomach very tight. Right knee into the chest. This is such a safe stretch because it protects your back. Push the heel toward the ceiling. Pull your toes toward your face. Push very, very firmly. Your knee should be very straight. Slowly lower. Stomach super tight. Draw your navel into your backbone. Bend your knee. Left knee into the chest. Stretch through the lower back. Legs straight up. Push your heel toward the ceiling. Push now. Push. Slowly lower. Stomach tight. And bend your knee. Stomach tight. Both knees into the chest. Legs straight up. Push the heels very firmly to the ceiling. Draw your navel to your backbone. Slowly come down. Now this is hard on your stomach muscles. I mean, it makes you work, but you're perfectly safe because your waistline is on the floor. And bend your knees. Right leg up. Stretch up. Push the heel up. And lower. Do the left leg, then both legs, and we're through. Bye-bye.
To purchase a copy of Priscilla's Yoga Stretches for Advanced Intermediates, program number 012-104, please call 1-800-553-7752 or write to the address on your screen.